it's another Thursday, so you know what that means. It's another GT Online weekly update. And now, I've not really played the game much this week, and I probably won't do this week, but we've actually got somewhat of a good week. There's a fair few things happening. So if I quickly go through everything, we're going to be getting some double bonuses. Now, it's not double cash, but it's going to be some double bonuses on the nightclub stuff. So you've got double popularity on nightclub management missions, and then the main one, which is the double production speed on the nightclub warehouse goods. So it's not double cash, but you're going to be able to earn twice as much from the nightclub this week, if that makes sense, because it's going to go up twice as quick. So if you're AFK, and you're going to be able to earn twice as much as what you normally would from a nightclub this week. And what I thought we had right is this next one. The peyote plants are coming back, which did they come back at Halloween? I don't think they did. That's when they used to add them in. God knows what's going on with the peyote plants, but they're coming back. It says if you log in, well, this is what it says: the peyote plants are returning this week. Log in, and you will be rewarded with the Sasquatch outfit. So that's what that says. Complete any free races to receive the Dark Manor racing suit and 200,000 GTA dollars. That's going to be... Welcome if you just joined us, by the way. My stream just all of a sudden started for me. Let it come down my headset. It's a bit quiet, you know. No, everything's turned up. And you'll be rewarded with those not free things, but if you do those free races and you get the racing suit and the GTA dollars, you'll get them within 72 hours. I think I meant to say 3 days, not free things. And you've got double cash and RP on Madrazo hits featured series. Right. I know pretty much every week now I go on about these things, right? But I think I said it on one of the other streams, right? This is like one of the most bizarre things ever. There's got to be a reason for it. There has to be a reason for it. So let me just go down here, out of the way, all of the NPCs and whatnot. Let me just get my chat up. Welcome if you just joined us, by the way. I appreciate it. If you're enjoying, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe. Right. If I had a camera, I'd be able to show you. I'd point it at the monitor. Because, I mean, you can even try it yourself. Okay? But yeah, I am talking about the dead zones again. Because every time I come back to this game, I do notice it a fair bit. But, so if you put your controller in front of your TV, monitor, whatever, and slightly wiggled your right stick ever so slightly, you'll notice that there is a bit of dead zone there. But in third person, there's less dead zone than what there is in first person. And I play the game in first person, and I complain about the dead zone a lot. So if you wiggle the stick around in third person, then switch to first person, then wiggle the stick again, you'll see that, look, I'm wiggling the stick just as much as what I was in third person then, yeah? There's no movement whatsoever in first person. And look, this is partly the reason why first person feels so bad, I'm telling you. Not that it feels bad, to be honest, it feels more natural than being in third person for me. But that's only because I play first person games. But these dead zones, I mean, I'm wiggling the stick a fair bit here, and it's just not moving. Now, if I went back into third person and moved the stick, pretty much the same. That's where it's moving. Well, how much it's moving. It's just annoying. It's just weird. Why is it even like that? Because it makes first person noticeably more sluggish. But the perspective feels better, put it that way. I don't know. I must have been talking about this for months now. It's ever since I've got this controller, really. When I've really paid attention to it, because obviously with this controller, I need to change that actually. I've not got it set for GTA. Let me on this preset as well. I've got my dead zone set to absolute 0. It's nothing to do with the controller.
Hey, I hear you.
It's just weird because you'd think if you had a dead zone setting set to 0, and there's lots of games that do this. I must say this every week now. Just because the dead zone setting, look, I'll show you. I mean, to be fair, GTA does not have numbers. The advert, can't even hear the adverts are so loud on YouTube, man. So to be fair to GTA, they're not using numbers. It's just a slider. But other games will use numbers and they'll con you and say, oh yeah, you're on 0 dead zone. I think Division 2 does that. I think the Division 2 actually has a fair bit of dead zone on 0. But it'll say 0 dead zone, implying that there is no dead zone at all. But there is dead zone. You just can't get rid of it. And it's the same with this game. You'd think you're on next to no dead zone. You know what? I'm actually going to turn this up. Look, my first person and third person are on the same setting, but they're clearly not on the same setting. The values are clearly different. You can even try that. You can try it for yourself, honestly. Go and try it. You know what? I'm not doing that. Let me get the timer up. What day is it today? Right, it should change. No, I've not even got it enabled. There you go. I've lost where it was at now. Yeah, just because these are set to the same. What I was going to say was, I'm going to turn it up and see how bad it is. I'm going to put it on the default halfway. I'm going to leave that. This is the default setting, by the way. I'm moving the stick so much. It's just crap. I mean, every single thing, even on a game like this, you should be able to change your response curvature of your right stick. Everything. You should be able to change pretty much everything. You should be able to have custom binds. Everything should be in depth. You know, your settings should be able to make you adjust everything to your needs on the game. So then it's kind of like the game's tailor-made for you, if that makes sense. The more things you can change in the settings to enhance how your gameplay feels for yourself, the better. And the more that you can customize it to suit your needs, the better. Honestly, settings make such a big difference. I mean, they've not even got left and right stick dead zone settings. I know the game came out in 2013, but you know, if they want to keep re-releasing it and updating it, and the dead zone's still as bad as what it is, and then you're missing all these other settings. Yeah, maybe the response curvature is something they should work on for GTA 6, but It's not like I'm nitpicking either. These are substantial things. It's not little things. Because it does change how the game feels and how well the game plays then. Anyway, welcome if you've just joined us. Don't think we've had any comments yet, have we? This game is just... Oh no, Shadow's here whilst I've been waffling. Welcome, Shadow, mate. Appreciate it. This controller, by the way, Shadow, it's alright. It's alright. What was I going to say about it, actually? The cable is not very good. The cable is not very good, so you might have to... If you ever got a GameSir controller, cable might need replacing. It is fairly long though. I'm not sure whether it's just with how I've been holding the controller or what, but it's like now and again it'll disconnect. Not during gameplay though, it's like if I moved it awkwardly, it'll disconnect. Get off my car. And what else? The sticker on the back's annoying. I mean, I could just peel it off, but it started to peel off. That's why it's annoying. And if I hold my controller in a certain way, I can feel it. What is it to do? What did I do last week? Because there can't have been much to do on this game last week. I'm actually going to go back to my other stream to see what I did. What did I do? I've got the adverts on YouTube, by the way. I unskippable adverts. I never look. You used to be able to customize the adverts, yeah, or pick which sort of adverts you want on your videos and live streams on YouTube. But now it's just monetization on or off. They always used to have skippable ads on. Did I go to Ceeday? No, we did a that what you call it. It was still double last week, wasn't it? That the Oscar Guzman missions, the Titan job thing. You know, I got a comment on that. I got a comment on that live stream 6 hours ago. I saw it before I started streaming. Somebody said, bruh. It's good your mic is not here, because it doesn't like when people say bruh. It says, bruh, I didn't get double money and I just did it. And it's like, mate, the mission is not on double money anymore. It's a double cash bonus for the mission challenges. Why has this car just absolutely rear-ended me? Well, nice NPC that was. Yeah, there is pretty much nothing to do until the summer. Will we even get an update in the summer? God knows what's going on. Oh, that's what we can talk about. Why do people think that the game's not going to get delayed because of that interview? Have you seen that, Shadow? I'm assuming you have. People have made videos on it. I'd have to agree with GhillieMaster's video. Well, to be honest, to add to it, I actually think the game's going to get delayed. I mean, there's some people that think the game... I don't know why people think the game's not going to get delayed, because if anything from that interview, I actually think the game's going to get delayed. I've only seen it once. I've only seen the odd thing on it. It was a few days ago. You'd be surprised if not. Well, that Zelnick bloke was running his mouth again in an interview. Being ever so vague. I'm trying to... He was basically saying when they get closer to the release window, we'll start releasing things and, you know, in terms of trailers. I was like, well, we are pretty close already. You know, it's April now. The game's supposed to be coming out in what? October? Not September, but October, November sort of time. We've not even had the second trailer, not even had screenshots or more information. It's like, well, what's going on? And he's purposely, in that interview, trying not to disappoint people by giving such a vague answer like they always do. And like, all these people that cover these GTA things as well. Like, what's his name? I've got that Jason Schreier, when he's always doing these GTA 6 articles as well, or anything Rockstar related. It's always so vague, and it's always done to like get people talking, and you know, and people end up falling out, especially over those Jason Schreier articles. I mentioned before, it's as if like when Jason Schreier starts talking about GTA, it's like he's purposely trying to, you know, make people kick off at each one another, that sort of thing. You know, he knows what he's doing. He knows it's going to divide people and get people talking, and that's why he does it. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it? So, if they're going to release the trailers closest to the release window, and let's assume it's not going to get delayed, and this is what people think is going to be the case. The game's not going to get delayed, and then the trailers are going to come out. What they're going to do? Treat it like the Nintendo Switch 2, which I find hard to believe. Did you see that, by the way? Mario Kart World, free roam Mario Kart. They want you to. That thing's going to be like £500 as well. It's $450. That's without the tax. Then you've got to pay for the online. It's so weird, isn't it? Do you not think? It's so weird. And people just let them get away with it. I don't know. All these things that people keep letting them get away with. Anyway. Yeah, the games cost more as well. So you have to pay for the online. You never used to have to pay for the online on a Nintendo game. You've got to pay more for the console. And then they're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller, yeah? Another Pro controller. Everybody at the minute is releasing Hall effect controllers. But this one's just going to be a potentiometer. It's not even TMR. So like TMR's a new one, isn't it? I forget what it stands for. M's magnetic. T magnetic something R. And it's just a potentiometer stick. So you're going to get stick drift on a Pro controller. It's going to charge you like £80 for a controller. It's just going to get stick drifted after a few months, and you're going to have to buy another one. Brilliant, thank you. Let's go to the third party ones again. I mean, I don't see why you'd buy a Nintendo Switch Pro controller anyway. Because there's other companies, not just GameSir, that make some good Nintendo Switch controllers. All effects. So yeah, going back to... I should have really watched that interview so it was fresh in my mind to talk about today, but I completely forgot about it because, like I keep saying, it's not like something that I'm eagerly looking forward to just yet. They'd have to release more information. We'll have to get closer to the release date for me to actually look forward to it. I think if you're losing sleep and actively looking forward to it at this moment in time and you're above the age of 13, then I don't know. Kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? I don't need to add much onto that. But just as something to talk about GTA related, I guess. I do think it's going to get delayed from that interview. That's how I'm going to interpret it. I'm not going to assume that it's not going to get delayed just because he didn't say anything. You know, it was so vague. Yeah, they could release loads of trailers between now and when the game does come out, if it comes out in October, September. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I just don't see why we've not had that second trailer already, and we've had to wait so long for it to begin with. If the game was going to come out in September, October, they know, right? Well, they would have released the second trailer by now because we've been waiting, what, 500 days or something like that. 500 days we've had nothing. And what did he say in the interview now? It's something like, oh, we want to continue the hype. It was something like that, and it just made me think, well, you're going to delay the game then, aren't you? Because obviously you're not going to come out and say that the game's delayed because it'll kill the hype off. So then you're going to delay the game, but you'll announce the delay when you've released a second trailer or something, and it's going to be like, I don't know, early 2026 or something instead. So it's like, by the time you get this second trailer, the game's going to be 6 months away or something like that. And if it's 6 months away, then people are still going to be hyped, regardless of it being delayed. But if they release the trailer now and then you've got to wait a year for the game to come out, people are going to be a bit annoyed. Is anyone online? Streets online, but it's on Goat Simulator. You know what? Let's do one of these. Oh, it's coming back to Game Pass, this game as well. That's probably the biggest news. It's the way I said that. It's laughing at it. But no, it is actually the biggest GTA news this week. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, it'd probably get something like 1 million likes, Shadow. But yeah, this is coming back to Game Pass. It's going to be able to play on cloud gaming again. I'm assuming you're going to be on cloud gaming again, or able to play with cloud gaming. Which that means you can play on 2 separate accounts without having 2 consoles. So if you're doing something that you have to, I don't know, like a merge or something, for example. If you need something that requires 2 or 3 people, in fact, you can just use cloud gaming instead. Obviously 3 people if you've got 2 consoles to begin with. I've already done that glitch where you just freeze on the Kasaka there. Yeah, you can finally merge without relying on others. Without relying on others.
The essential steps have been taken, Capitan. The operation has a green light.
It'd be nice, I don't think they'll ever do this, but hard mode, yeah. You've got to set up the heist again within 48 hours of the cooldown expiring for it to be in hard mode. How are they going to expect anybody to be still playing? What is it? Like the cooldown's like nearly 3 hours or something like that. You've got to wait 3 hours. I think it is 3 hours. It's something like that. So you've got to play the game, right? You've got to play the game for about an hour to complete it. Then you've got to wait another 3 hours for the cooldown. And then you've got to set up the heist. Or go to, you know, spend 100k to set it up. 48 minutes. Or within 48 minutes after the cooldown timer expires. What actually am I doing? Oh no. That's it. I did do something last week. I need to cancel that then. I did do something. Too busy waffling. I didn't notice it. Did that last week, the initial setup mission. Which may have done a few setup missions. I was going through the stream, I didn't see this. I swear to God, if I'm on the finale. I just weren't paying attention. I am as well. What? I must have not been paying attention when I skimmed through it. All I could see was that Titan job thing. Well. Straight on with it then. But yeah, as I was saying, even now, with me streaming, I would not be able to set this up on hard mode because I'd be offline by the time the cooldown expires. So you just never get to play this on hard mode anymore. They need to change it so it's something like 24 hours.
GPS trace acquired. I have your location. Once you are inside the compound, I will be able to see you on CCTV. Knock knock, Mr. Rubio. Guess who is back again?
You never do it. You get with the hard mode as well. You get I'm pretty sure the targets are worth slightly more, and you get an extra 50k bonus. The bonus is 50k. But you get another 50k on top of that when it's hard mode, so you get 100k. Because the way it is at the minute, the only people that are going to benefit from the hard mode are the people that are online 24/7 doing it. So that's the only way you're going to be able to set up a hard mode. That tweet that I posted, that like April Fool's thing, I scheduled that months ago. I scheduled that when I'd actually did the Fortnite stream. Yeah, something like that. A shorter cooldown. I actually don't mind the longer cooldown timer on it. It's just that the reason why the cooldown timer is so bad to begin with is because they nerfed it so much, you know, the payouts. If they never nerf the payouts and then the increase the cooldown time, it wouldn't be that bad. I say, so it's good if it didn't die. What are we going to get from this? Guys, welcome if you've just joined us. If you are enjoying, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe. I appreciate it.
Good, you are at the scanner. The tool we stole from the head of cybersecurity will find partial prints left on the scanner. You just have to cycle through them to match them up to the target print.
Pavel's so annoying, innit? I've always said it, but if you've completed something so many times, you should get the option to just mute whoever's talking throughout it. Bearer bonds. I think I remember setting this up now. I think I remember setting it up because I remember doing the mission now. I'm sure it was 7646. I can't think because I've got an advert. Error. It's this bloody YouTube advert. It was 72. It's a YouTube advert that made me think, what is it, 72 or 76? Because it was 46. Honestly, the YouTube adverts are so loud, man. You can't even think whilst they're playing.
Do you have the bonds? They still have no idea you were there.
Bulldog, welcome.
From what I can tell, they have sealed.
It's made me look at like a retard that can't memorise the number. Honestly, the advert's like 5 times louder than my stream. My stream's not quiet.
If you see anything you like on the way out, do not be shy. Help yourself.
Do you think GTA 6 is going to get delayed, Bulldog? Let me try and scroll to that, actually. When was that interview?
Well done. The compound is done. The only thing left to do is escape.
29th of March.
This and they will never know you were there. Your GPS should have the location of your extraction point at the main docks.
See, I don't know if I can play it on stream. I might be able to play the audio. Gary Neville adverts. You've been doing watching Sky Sports or something? My adverts, right? Whenever I'm watching a live stream, my adverts are always just really random. I mean, my adverts are random anyway. I use a VPN a lot. I mean, I don't have it on when I'm streaming. I get adverts that are in French, German, Dutch, all sorts. I mean, obviously it depends what country I'm connected to, but don't want GTA 6 anyway.
It pays to be selective with your looting. If it is too heavy, it will slow you down, perhaps too much.
I don't know what I'm going to do after this. Like another 90 minutes before it updates. Mind's Eye. Never heard of it. I've got to get around to the other side as well to get a full loot bag. Brilliant. Mikey, welcome, mate. I had a comment earlier that'd annoy you. You've been on GTA for the last 2 weeks, even you're bored of the game. Yeah, I just went focusing. I said I was going to go around and get the other cash, but I'm just not going to bother. Remember when you used to play Apex? You told me that you played Apex, yeah. I could not believe that you played Apex. You know what? I think I've seen it now. Shadow. I just didn't know what it was called. Yeah, I know what you're on about. We'll listen to this interview. How much am I? I'm not even going to make $1 million from this because of that. I mean, half of the things that he says in this interview contradicts how they've actually approached GTA 6 anyway. Because it's 500 days since we got that first trailer, and the bloke's talking about how there's other game companies that will announce their games or projects or whatever years in advance, and it's kind of like, well, you've pretty much done that now. That's where we've got to now with GTA 6. You've announced it years in advance. I mean, I've not made $1 million, have I? It's that 100k setup fee. Right, let me. I don't know if I'm actually. I'd have to zoom in. Let me get my phone. I'll put the interview up on stream. I won't be able to share the picture though because it automatically like flags up when you put somebody else's video on, and they then have, when it's a company like that, they'll have bots that'll automatically claim shit. And they pretty much like own your video or live stream there. Let me just get my chat up on my phone. Let me just mute my stream. You still hear me, yeah? Test. Yeah. You can. You have to let me know if it's too loud. Let me switch over to Chrome. So this is it. I don't know if you've seen it. This is the interview that I'm talking about. Let me just zoom in. Zoom into this part, so then it doesn't.
When does Grand Theft Auto 6 come out?
So this is it.
Which seems to be a very
It's not too loud, is it?
Secret.
Is it too loud? No, it's not too
Why
loud.
is it so carefully held as a secret?
It's loud for me though.
The anticipation for that title may be the greatest anticipation I've ever seen for an entertainment property, and I've been
Just
around the block.
saying things that we already
And
know.
I've been in every entertainment business.
It's this
there
next
is.
bit that I was just on about.
And we want to maintain the anticipation and the excitement. And
You see, like what he's just said there, if they announced or if they released the second trailer, and everybody wants the second trailer, it's been 500 days since the first trailer. If they announce, right, the second trailer now, they would have to release some sort of information as to when this game is coming out, either a specific date or, you know, it's well, what I'm getting on it, they're going to announce that it's been delayed within that second trailer. That's what I'm getting on it. So with them wanting to continue this hype or whatever it's said now, surely that means that they're just going to release the trailer like they normally would throughout the year, or, you know, the 6 months prior. But if it's not happening now, then surely the game's been delayed. You know, if we don't get this trailer soon, in the next few weeks, then we're not getting this game this year. We can't be. We
do have competitors who will describe their release schedule for years in advance.
And this is what I was just on about.
We found that the better thing to do is to provide marketing materials relatively close to the release window.
Relatively close. Very loose time frame. What is relatively close? You know, we're working. This game's been out 12 years. Grand Theft Auto 5 has been out 12 years. We've been waiting for this game for 12 years. What is relatively close in terms of 12 years? You know, it's all very vague. All very vague.
In order to create that
There's not actually much information in it.
excitement on the one hand, and balance the excitement with unmet anticipation. And we always get it exactly right, but that's what we're trying to do.
When does Grant?
And that is pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Rockstar get GTA 5 right before GTA 6. I mean, there's not really much to take away from that, is there? Don't know why people think the game isn't going to get delayed from that. Because it's all vague, like I said. If anything, it suggests that the game's going to get delayed. Because if they released a second trailer now, yeah, and they announced that the game was going to come out in October, there would only be more hype around it. There would only be more hype around it. Could delay it. Yeah, at least we get to play this game for longer. Like, there's much to do on it anyway, but besides the point. What I was getting on at just then, obviously there'd be more hype if they released a second trailer and then, let's say the game was going to come out at some point in October and it was pretty much nailed on. And then you've got the next trailer to look forward to and then there's going to be more information. And then it's just going to, you know, you're just going to get more and more until the game does actually release. But, you know, with him coming out in that interview and getting pressed into, you know, giving some sort of answer, and with it being so vague, it's just, what he said, you can't interpret that in any other way other than the game's going to get delayed. If it doesn't get delayed, then great, but I don't know how you can watch that and think the game's just going to, it's going to release in October, but the second trailer is going to come out in August. It would make sense if the game was not going to get delayed and it was coming out this year. It would make sense to release the second trailer now. I just want to know when this dead zone's not going to be shit. Is GTA 6's dead zone going to be this shit? Look, in third person, it's not as bad. This is what I was saying last week. I was talking about this at the start of the stream. You try it. Set your dead zone to the lowest setting. Wiggle your stick like that, ever so slightly, in third person, and you'll see there's still dead zone, but there's a minimal amount of it. But in first person, look. I'm wiggling the stick the same amount. Just no movement. Look how much dead zone there is. This is me wiggling it in third person, yeah? Go into first person. Oh. Look how much dead zone there is in first person. It's It's so crap. I complain about this every week, but I'm not gonna stop. Ever since I got this controller, it's really noticeable. Really noticeable. It's not as bad as I installed this game actually. This might be the worst game for it. This might be the worst game for it. This is another one of those games that I'm talking about. It'll say you're on 0 dead zone. You're not. You're not. You're on 20% dead zone. On 0%. What is that about? Luckily, you can play that mouse and keyboard, but... Yeah, man, I checked in the app. The game does not move. The game does not move until you've moved 20% of the stick. 20% of the stick. It's not like it's a small amount. It's a substantial amount. On this game, it's... I mean, third person's alright, isn't it? If first person was like this, I wouldn't complain. But look, I'm wiggling the stick like that, and this is how much it's moving in first person. It's just shocking. Do Rockstar make sense? No, they never do make sense. Well, if you're still on about what they're doing with GTA 6, I don't think it's mainly Rockstar. It's mainly the publisher. I think where Rockstar's a problem is they let the publisher walk all over them. I don't think it ever was like that in the past. I always use GTA Plus as an example. Because subscription services within games has been a thing for ages. You know, you can go back to something like, well, on console, something like COD Elite. Remember COD Elite? And they tried that and that flopped. And then you had things like Battlefield Premium. Do you still have Battlefield Premium? Well, that's not a subscription service. It was like a one-time sort of thing. Point being, this has been going on for years and we've only just got GTA Plus the other year. The publisher probably wanted something like GTA Plus in the game for much longer. And they probably want GTA Plus to be more than what it actually is as well. So we've got that to look forward to. Does that piss you off? With rubbish updates. I have said this before, it's not necessarily... The updates could be better, put it that way. Like, they are pretty crap. I just want to know... They make some funny decisions within the updates, right, don't they? I get, however, at the same time, they can't be overly ambitious, because why would they want to be overly ambitious with this game at the minute when GTA 6 is supposedly coming out this year? So, with that being the case, imagine if, you know, like these last couple of updates that have gone by, they would have been in the game for what, like a year, 18 months? Something like that. 18 months to 12 months that they've been in the game for before GTA 6 comes out. Imagine getting something as good as a Ceeprika update, but 12 months before GTA 6 comes out. It's just, it wouldn't make sense. But at the same time, it's like they've still got to support the game because of GTA Plus. It's just the decisions that they make with the updates. That's just, I don't get some of the things. Like what cars they add in, what they're gonna do. I think what I think's really poor is a lot of the cars that we've been getting in this game as of late, and a lot of the vehicles, you know, like the Titan 250D, the Iron Mule, the 300H, the cop cars, even things like the Banshee GTS, they are all clearly cars from GTA 6. And they've been doing it for a while now. What is it? The D1 and the Blackfin, that's another one. Remaking these cars that maybe the model's not that too great in GTA. You know, you got the i8 and the Niobe, I don't know what that Sentinel's called or whatever it is. forgot the name of it. I don't like the car. The Niobe is a lot better, actually. Oh, to be fair, the cars do look better than the older counterparts, but they are clearly from GTA 6, and they're being made for GTA 6, and they're ported content from GTA 6, just so then they've got content to add into a GTA Online update. When really they should have their own team dedicated working on GTA Online content to the very end. So that's why we don't get things that are fan requested, because they are making content for GTA 6 and porting it backwards. It's not going to do fan requested content. You know, like how I keep on saying, they should add something like a PLP 15 or something like that, just something funny. I mean, there should be a PLP 15 GTA 6, but it's just never going to happen, is it? Yeah, the updates could be worse. Yeah, I don't know who's working for them. Whether it's some other company helping out with the updates or what, but at least we do get missions. It's just mainly the vehicles, isn't it? It's just mainly the vehicles. I mean, if you're not that much of a thinker, you might not realise the cars are from GTA 6 and the vehicles are from GTA 6, so you wouldn't really notice any different, but someone like me, it kind of kills it a bit, doesn't it? Especially for GTA 6 as well. I mean, 12 years this game's been out. You like to play the new one and see a decent amount of new vehicles. I mean, this game had a lot of the same cars from GTA 4, but it was, you know, from the same generation. So they could get away with it. Now, less so, you know. I talked about this last week. You've got to remember, this is an Xbox 360 game. GTA 6 is going to be an Xbox Series X game. Obviously, fair enough, they've updated it. And it plays a lot better than what it did on the 360, but what I'm saying is, surely the new one's going to be a lot better, because it's like not even just a next generation Grand Theft Auto, it's a next generation Grand Theft Auto. They've got to change this dead zone, by the way. Is anyone on the game now? Try it, I'm telling you. If you're on the game now, go to the third perspective in third person, wiggle your stick ever so slightly like that, yeah? And you'll see exactly what I'm on about when you go into first person. Look, it's just not moving. And that's that fine bit of control that I'm talking about, you know, making those micro adjustments. That's why free aim feels so crap in first person. I mean, people have probably talked about this years ago, but it's only something I've noticed recently with this controller.
Can't afford it.
Got 60 minutes left. What am I going to do for 60 minutes on this game? I'm sure Fishman was going to be online today. God knows where everyone is. Game's that dead, nobody's online. Can't even play tennis. Can't even play tennis. Well, I could with a random, but... Oh, that's another thing as well. Dedicated service for GTA 6, you reckon it'll happen? Because I don't think it will. It's a joke, that, innit? It's a joke. Bulldog says no. I don't think it'll happen either, Bulldog. It's annoying because on peer-to-peer, in a toxic game like this, people just easily grab your IP. I'm sure it's in Office Garage 3 now. Yeah, I'm going to look at the D5s. The problem with games being peer-to-peer anyway, I've talked about this before, you'll get your IP address grabbed you, and then might not necessarily do anything to you like boot you offline or anything, but it'll get uploaded to some sort of database, and people can access that database as part of like some sort of service where you can boot people offline, so like you can search for people's gamer tags and you'll get their IP address, you know, if they've been stung, I guess. I guess you could call it stung. So if they've been stung and your IP address is on this database and people can search up your gamer tag and boot you offline on a game, let's say, I don't know, you've killed them on Call of Duty or something, could just boot you offline. And it's because of these peer-to-peer games. And GTA is one of them. It's a bit of a, well, it was for me anyway, to change your IP address. Welcome if you just joined us, by the way. Who's actually been playing this lately? Because I've not really seen anybody online. I mean, Mikey was in the stream earlier, wasn't he? And he was saying he's not played in 2 weeks. And Mikey's like level, what, 3,000 and something. I did start playing the game again because of the Oscar Guzman Flies Again update. A little bit before it, actually. But yeah, other than that, that's it. The game audio is not too loud, is it? Stream unmuted. On mute, sorry. I'm just reading some comments on this post, but seeing it. Like, even the comments are saying a load of nothing about it. You know, that interview is just... You're better off just ignoring it. Somebody said 7 months is nowhere near close from launch. Look, this is all sorts of vagues, and it's how you want to interpret things, isn't it? Nobody really knows what is going on. You've got nothing from this. Like this guy says... 7 months is nowhere near being close from launch, yeah? And the guy that posted it said, exactly. And it's like, well, like you could say, right, 7 months, yeah, it isn't close, you know what I mean? 7 months in terms of the year long, it is, you know, quite far away. That's like the second half of the year, isn't it? Well into the second half of the year now, actually, with us being in April. But the fact that we've been waiting for 12 years for this game it kind of... What is 7 months in 12 years? It's not very long, is it? It's not very long. If you're 12, it might feel like a long time, but look, none of us here are 12. So, look. Who knows what's going to be happening? Who knows what's going to be happening? It's alright saying 7 months is a long time, but it's like, well, okay, but how are you going to judge those 7 months? Are you going to judge those 7 months because of, well, after waiting for 12 years? Or just 7 months from now, just counting 7 months from now? As ignoring all the other time that we waited for the game, I don't know. Those missions on double weren't too bad. But the Titan job missions, you weren't buying it straight away anyway. Who cares, mate? Got Mario Kart World coming out this year. Game of the year, mate. Game of the year. Mario Kart World, Mario Kart Free Roam. Does anyone know if Mario Kart World's coming out on Switch? I was just going to say, if it comes out on Switch, I'll get it on Switch. I'm not getting a Switch 2. Is Mario Kart 2? I don't think it will be. Mario Kart 2. Why I've called it Mario Kart 2. Is Mario Kart World on Switch 1? So I don't think they've announced anything. It's just articles. Currently, the answer is no. Might play 2 weeks instead, mate. Fortnite's mega. Fortnite's one of the best games ever. It's better than this game. It's better than this game. I'm just going to say it. There is more replay value to be added in something like Fortnite. It gets updated more often. Yeah, the updates aren't necessarily as substantial. Not every update. Like a seasonal update isn't as substantial as what a... In fact, it depends what they're doing in a given season. It depends what they're doing in a given season. I was going to say the seasonal updates aren't as substantial as what they are in GTA, but well, GTA doesn't have seasonal updates. I'm just not about regular GTA updates. Put it this way now. They don't do seasons as often, yeah? They do like 4 seasons a year, and then you get a chapter. Chapter's kind of like a revamp of the game, which is like one big update, which overshadows anything that GTA does update-wise. And then all these mini-seasonal updates, or not mini-seasonal updates, but all these seasonal updates. Why have I created a group on my... What? Your tab groups are saved here. I don't even know what I've just done. I've just right-clicked something and done something. My stream's gone now. I was watching my stream and now it's disappeared. Brilliant, I've lost chat now. What I'm trying to say is the seasonal updates in Fortnite, when they bring out a new season, they are pretty much as substantial as what a December DLC would be for GTA, and a decent one at that. But yeah, that Switch 2. It looks alright, but that could really have done with being at least £200 cheaper, in my opinion. It's just not worth it, is it? Spending £500. Over £500, in fact. What to play? Just Mario Kart World? Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I'll go and spend £500. But I like Mario Kart, but I think you're a bit of... Well, you've got to be really, really into it to think that's justifiable. I'll carry on playing Mario... Well, MK8D. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'll carry on playing that. There's a lot more tracks in that as well. It's pretty much the best Mario Kart game now, that. Welcome if you just joined us. If you are enjoying, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe. Has anybody got any idea as to what I could be doing before the Tunables update? After the Tunables update, we need to play... What is it? Let me scroll up. Let me scroll down now. We need to play... Well, we need to complete any 3 races to receive the Dark Manor Racing Suit. I think we'll play... If anybody's online, that is. HSW races, because HSW races are going to be on triple cash and RP. So we could play 3 races. I'm going to message these lot and see what they're doing. Put no one on no. It's weird. Oh, I'm going to type this in the chat. Too many O's and too many N's. Has anyone played that Dead Side? There's a trial for it. There's a trial for Dead Side. If you're on Xbox, get the trial and try it. It's only 33 gigabytes. 6 updates. Why have these not been updated? The controls on that game are a bit shit. But it's alright. I mean, you might as well play the trial. I wouldn't recommend buying it, but you might as well play the trial. I think it's one of those games that are priced way higher than what it should be. So no one's got any idea as what we could be playing on GTA. But I'm absolutely stumped. We can't do a Capo Rico. I've not got time to do a diving casino ice, so nobody else is on. I've not got my VPN turned on, so we're not going in like a public session or anything like that. I'm going to go check my nightclub, because that's the only thing that I can think of now. But yeah, apparently later this month, it's going to be coming out on Game Pass again, and on Game Pass for PC. Let's go check my nightclub then. I was going to merge these, wasn't I, in here? I've never got around to doing it. It's because that car that Fishman did for me was it two-tone one, was it? It was Matt GTO GeoGuessr. I've not got that on anymore. That used to be a browser thing on my old overlay. Like a browser plugin. I'll have to sort that up again. I'm not. I go over. I only come in here to set that thing up. Which one's the good one? GTA GeoGuessr. Which one is it? Because one of them's really easy and the other one's quite hard. God, look at the amount of adverts on this. Nah, I'm going to have to play the other one just because there's less adverts. Let me have a look at this, though. That's how much I played the game. That's how much I played it, honestly. I've not done a nightclub cell mission in ages. That's only gone up through whilst I've been playing on stream. It's not like we've really played much on stream either. Right, let me... How do you add one of these in now? Browser. I'm going to make it smaller. There we go. Let me just do this. And we should be good to go. There you go, look. It's a bit weird though, it's like crops, isn't it? Enable timer, start game. This is where that single player mission is, isn't it? But I don't think it is where that single player mission is. I think it's just close by. Not got time. It's definitely not there. I've lost where I am. The map's gone. Brilliant. Next round. Obviously we know where that was. I actually don't know where this is. I can zoom in and out, but I can't look around. You'd think I should know. I was thinking there, but it just didn't look like there. You know what I mean? It just didn't. I mean, you'd never look that way if you're driving on that road. Oh well. We know where this is. We know exactly where this is. It is... There's a train track round here somewhere. That is that bridge. Look at the thing that goes over. It's because this time. I'm gonna mark it there. There it is, look. I was looking for that. I actually thought it was the other bridge that was down here. That's what confused me about that. It's giving me this again. We've not lost the map this time. I shouldn't have put it on hard mode. It is somewhere around here, innit? I can't zoom in any more than that. I don't know. of these, I think. Further back. Oh mate, we just had this. We'll disable the timer. You know where this is. This is easy. I think actually pinpointing it on the map is the hardest thing. Like I could drive there. It's pretty much there, isn't it? Why would we keep getting easy ones now? It's like on that corner, innit? Yeah. Bang on. We just add this. It's one of these, innit? The exact one, look. We know where this is. This is on this road, somewhere there. Obviously I know where this is. It's just a bit of a difficult one because you've got a few things like that around this area. Is that the golf course behind it? I think it is. I think it's there. Yeah, it is. Alright, brilliant. Well, that's it for GTA GeoGuessr. Until next time. Remember the tier list from last week. Oof. That sounds brilliant, Fishman. Fishman's not watching the stream, but... Right, I did purposely mean to do that. In the city that casino. I don't know which one you're on about with that. Can't believe it as well. Shit. Let's look at the time. It's only 20 past 8, mate. It does not feel like 20 past 9. The clocks went forward for us, yeah. In England. On, well, early Sunday morning. So really it should only be like 20 past 8 now, yeah? It's not, it's 20 past 9. It feels like it should be 20 past 10. It feels like really we've gone back 1 hour rather than going forward 1 hour. God knows what's going on. I've never been in here, but now I have. Never climbed this ladder, but now I have. There you go, look. Exploring parts of the map I've never explored before. I think it's because of the clocks messing about. Nobody's online. if they're on in a bit, we'll do the races and have some sort of bonus time. I think I said to Liam to install PUBG, but I don't think he will have. That's a funny game though as well, isn't it? PUBG. Let's not think. So listen to this, right? Listen to this. In fact, I can't even show you. I'm not going to load the game up, but this game, yeah, a battle royale with cross-platform play. Where is it? PUBG there at the bottom. If you're on PlayStation, you'll not know this, but look, the games that say XS are updated for Xbox Series XS. Sprinter, welcome. So, these games that say XS, let me just make sure I don't get kicked. They're updated for the new console. So I say new console, it's been out for 5 years. This is why I'm bringing this up, actually. So you've got a game like PUBG, yeah, that's not got an Xbox Series XS version of the game, and neither is it updated for PS5. You're playing it through backwards compatibility to this day, nearly 5 years later. If I do this, look, it's just not there. You've got all these other games, yeah, they've got XS updates. And PS5 PS5 updates as well if the game's on PS5. Like Fortnite. Halo the Master Chief Collection. And with PUBG, they don't actually do one. Which it just does not make sense how PUBG on console doesn't have a next-gen version of the game that can also play with people that are on old-gen. It's just weird. Because all these other games do it. You know, Fortnite, Call of Duty, they all do it. Even Forza. Gears, well, that is an old-gen game, innit? They all do it. That's the point that I'm making. But PUBG, for whatever reason, hasn't. But this is where it gets even weirder now with PUBG, yeah? Because PUBG are going to be doing a console update for current gen consoles later this year. You might not think that's weird, but where it gets weirder is they're supposed to be releasing another game on console, a battle royale for console. A battle royale for console. And you get people saying you're going to get a next-gen update, yeah? You're going to get a next-gen update for what PUBG currently is, and then this PUBG, it's called PUBG Valor. This PUBG Valor is going to be a completely new game, but I'm telling you now, right? Look, that PUBG Valor is going to be the next-gen, or the current-gen console update for PUBG, but it's going to be a separate game from the original PUBG, because old-gen players can't play the new-gen game. Because for whatever reason, PUBG cannot have it, so cannot make it so the old players on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One can play with the newer players, or not newer players, but the players on the newer consoles with the better graphics and the 120 frames. Even though every other game pretty much does it. I think it's more of a way to try and pull players back in, to be honest, because not many people play it on console. So if they do that, then by calling it PUBG Valor, it's like it's a new game, innit? But really, it's the same PUBG that everyone's always ever played on console. Just, you know, just runs better. Because it's been that long since most people have played it on console, because most people just gave in, didn't they? Someone just subscribed, thank you. Appreciate it. Most people just gave in playing it on console. If they do this next gen, well, this current gen console update, and do it as if it is like a new game, and put that Valor name at the end of it, so it's like kind of make people think it is a new game. People will come back to it anyway. And it's changed so much since they've all last played it anyway, it will be like a new game to them regardless. But it's a weird situation now, because I just don't see... Look, 5 years later, it's not got a next gen update, or a current gen update. All these other games have. Look, I can play Halo 3. Halo 3. XS optimized. Crispy welcome. Appreciate it. Double nightclub bonuses, promotion and speed. Rockstar's trailing. Hey, look, it's a pretty good week, actually. It's a pretty good week. It's actually not as bad as some of the things that we've had in the past. Well, for today's standards, it's a good week, put it that way. So yeah, that PUBG thing's weird. I'd have to write it down. It's one of those things where there's like lots of different things you could talk about and go in more in depth about and explain. Why had the controller bug then? That was weird. But to put it shortly, you've got all these other games that have had a current gen console update for years now. Even this game. Fair enough, this is like a separate version, so we'll ignore that. But like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Forza, whatever big game you can think of that people play, that's got crossplay. You can play with players on old gen, and you've got a next gen update where you can play like 120 frames or whatever that you're not able to do on the old gen consoles. But for whatever reason, PUBG has never done that. PUBG has never done that. On the Series X, you're playing the 1X version of the game. Among Us XS before PUBG XS, yeah, probably. So you're playing the 1X version of the game on the Series XS, and on PS5 you're probably playing the PS4 Pro version. And they're going to be releasing a completely new game, which is probably, because it's console only, this is a battle royale that's console only, so it's probably just, instead of just adding the update to the current game, they're going to split the player base by releasing a new game with these, whatever they're going to be doing with this current gen update. Yes, they could be changing elements of the gameplay to better suit console, but I don't think that would be the case, because there's a lot of people that, if they change, look, it's a massive gamble. If they changed how that game feels and made it something more like Call of Duty, then people just wouldn't play it. People play it because of how the gunplay is and how it feels. If they completely changed it, it'd just lose everybody that plays it currently on console. So I don't see them actually changing much in terms of gameplay, if anything at all. I just think it's going to be identical. It's just going to be this current gen update. But it's just... It is weird. I mean, if it was coming out on PC as well, I'd be saying, yeah, it probably is a new game. But it's just not, is it? Why would they bring out a game that's console only? They are ignoring the proper races, not those new fangled street race crap. Liam says he's lost interest in playing GTA. Weird situation, innit? But look, the fact that the game's not got an XS update or a PS5 update after almost 5 years, and it will be 5 years by the time it comes out, it's just weird. I mean, that it'll never get one anyway, because what I'm saying is that PUBG Valor, this new Battle Royale game that's going to come out on console, is probably just going to be the current gen update, and they're just like kind of re-releasing PUBG on console just to get some of the players back. Because it never really took off on console, and all these people that tried and just left the game years ago are probably going to come back for a bit, because oh look, a new Battle Royale game. And they'll stick with it because it's been that long since I've played PUBG and it's changed that much. They're not going to do it any different anyway. It's going to be like a new game. I mean, can you remember when it first came out and the game was in like 20 FPS on console? On Xbox One? That's when a lot of people last played it. I was looking at my stream. Anyway, talking about that's got a bit of time off 30 minutes ago. Is there any more news on this? GTA 5 returns to Xbox Game Pass and PC. That's PC Game Pass. Someone received an email. That's how we found out about it. So someone's received an email. I mean, it kind of makes sense that it's coming back to Game Pass because you've got the new version of GTA that's probably just come out on PC. That's probably going to get put on Game Pass. I think they did something similar beforehand with this, when this version came out. Because I remember playing it, cloud gaming. Guys, welcome if you just joined us. If you are enjoying, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe. I appreciate it. Is that actually going to come out, Shadow? The thing is right. Minecraft Bedrock is crap. Minecraft on console is crap. I'm telling you. Look, I have to go and play that on my MacBook. I've talked about this before, haven't I? You can download optimization mods on Minecraft where I'm able to get, albeit like on a lower render distance, you can get 1,000 frames a second. On console, I'm capped at 60. I'm capped at 60, not even 120. Let me add in a 120 setting, please. It feels like crap. It feels absolutely crap to play. On controller, it feels crap. So you've got to play mouse and keyboard, but even mouse and keyboard feels crap because it's 60 FPS and the cursor feels really laggy. It's horrible. It's horrible. So go and play Java Edition on my MacBook. I mean, the Java Edition is a lot better. But yeah, after 5 years, I mean, they were showing that shit off before this console even came out. So yeah, after 5 years, like you said, God knows what they've all been doing this entire time. It's like it's like a graphical update though for Fortnite on, well, it's Bedrock pretty much, innit? It's not just going to be for Xbox, it's everything. It is weird, isn't it? It's something to do with... It's just weird how it's so different to each one another, mainly. It is a bit of a weird thing, but it does make sense though. It's something to do with... Java couldn't run on not necessarily console, I don't know. It couldn't run on these platforms where they wanted Minecraft to be on, whereas Bedrock could. And Bedrock is basically the Pocket Edition, which that's probably why it feels like crap, whereas the Java's always made for PC. So I don't know. It's a funny one, innit? Slim P, welcome. But Java's way better, yeah. So, and the reason why we've got Bedrock on console and not the the Minecraft Xbox version that we used to have, it's to do with crossplay, because Bedrock works on all these platforms whereas Java doesn't. Like, the devices can't understand Java pretty much. I could be using more technical lingo, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Like that they want Minecraft to be on platforms where Java's not supported. And I'm pretty sure that's why Bedrock is on Xbox. I don't think consoles can have Java or run Java games, put it that way. I think it's just PC, but it's just weird how the difference between the versions is, you know, it's so massive. Why can't Bedrock just be like Java? Or as close to Java as what they can get it. Yeah, it is fairly close, but there's, you know, it's kind of like Bedrock's kind of like the Chinese version, isn't it? Like the Chinese knockoff of Minecraft. It's done very well, but it's got its flaws. They're good at doing things like that, the Chinese. Making things look better than what they actually are. Fishman, welcome. Do I keep dropping frames? No. I mean, if my stream keeps lagging. It does, doesn't it? Keeps like pausing. Yeah, it does. Let me drive around on OBS and let me see if it does it. Yeah, it is. It's the HDMI cable, I reckon. It's not lagging for me on my actual monitor, but on OBS. Let me just unplug everything. You see, just not my elbow. I unplugged everything. No, I didn't unplug everything. I had to unplug it because what I tried doing was, I was messing around with this monitor, and it's on a arm stand clamped to the desk, so I'm able to like pivot the monitor into like a vertical position. I was just messing about with it to see what it was like whilst I had it hooked up to the MacBook. And I don't know if I'm running over something here with my chair. And I turned it round, but because of how I've got the cable management set up, there's not enough slack for me to be able to turn the monitor around in a vertical position. And it's pulled on the HDMI cable. I don't think there's anything wrong with the HDMI port because I would be seeing problems, you know, with the HDMI port myself. But well, I'd be seeing problems with the display. Saying that, the display does go black now and again. It hasn't done yet. Right. It's still lagging now, isn't it? I'm just going to drive for a bit. Try to read a comment then. Yeah, I know what you were on about, Liam. Redstone builds. Yeah, there's difference with the redstone on the games. Well, I didn't mess around with the redstone anyway, but no, it does. It keeps lagging, doesn't it? That's annoying. So that definitely wasn't happening beforehand. Is anyone else seeing this on stream? It's like slight hitching going on. looks fine. It's definitely not limb. Not like there. I thought it was like dropping frames at first. Like the stream was buffering. Yeah, it's just done it there. Big time. It's gone off altogether now because I pulled the monitor forward. It's gone off on my display. Put it that way. So weird. It's not doing it now, is it? That's so weird. I'm just going to drive around until it does it again. I think it just did it there. This is so annoying, man. Ah, what's going on? You're not seeing anything wrong with it? No, there's definitely itches, mate. I see it on the OBS preview. It's like every now and again, it's smooth, but like every 20 or 30 seconds or so, it'll like skip a couple of frames. It's just doing it there. It's not the game. It's not the game. I'm going to plug it into HDMI too, but that being said, it shouldn't affect it. Alien man, welcome. Gonna play Crew Motorfest until GTA 6 comes out. Yeah, you do say it now. I'm gonna adjust my mic in a weird way, and hopefully you can hear me properly whilst I'm under my desk. Plus, I have a look. I've got no picture on my screen, by the way, but you can see it on stream. Definitely something weird going on, isn't there? Did the picture go off and come back on? That's annoying because I bet that's been happening all stream. 5 reloads trying to get your wheel. I could do with that having something not having to deal with this shit. Of course, where do you even begin with this? Is it the cables and then you've got to faff around with the cable management? Let me just plug my HDMI cable back in. I'm going to put it in a different slot. can't see where to put it. There we go. Right, before I put the monitor back properly. I just nearly timed you out there, Liam, mate. Sorry. Nearly timed you out. No, it's doing it again, look. Was it doing it the entire stream? Well, on this scene, it didn't have a mic set up. Welcome if you just joined. The tunables have nearly updated, or the weekly update's nearly out, and just technical issues. Oh, it's done it again there. Stop, what is going on? The only thing that I can think of, I could restart OBS. But I'd have to mess around with the cables. Welcome if you just joined us, look. A little bit there. Let me put this in full screen. And I'll be able to tell better than on my MacBook. So what we're looking at, like I said, every 20 to 30 seconds or something like that, it'll like skip a frame or something like that, or a couple of frames. It's not done it for a bit actually, but doesn't mean anything. Might be just to do with how I've got my other scene set up. Whether there's too many things in it. I'd have to go back and watch the stream and see if it was happening earlier. It's not happening now, is it? Are you noticing it? Anyone that's watching? I mean, I'm playing it through the OBS preview and I'm not seeing anything. I've got it plugged into HDMI 2 though, and I'm having it in HDMI 1. I don't know. It's not happening now though, is it? Yeah, it does seem fine now. 7 reloads to get the car. What car even is on the podium? Let's drive over there. It's so annoying. This thing is so annoying, isn't it? 'Cause it's not happening now, is it? But it's... What even could that be? A problem with the Elgato? Is it the cable that's connecting the Elgato to the MacBook? Is it the HDMI, one of the HDMI cables? Is it OBS? Just have an overload of every single thing that could be wrong with it. It's not happening now, though. The fans on the... It's not like it's struggling. The MacBook is not struggling. Fans aren't even... I can't even hear them. Oh, the Cosita, that's it. If I did this, I'm not going to do that. It's going to... I'll look into the side and spin it around. It's making me feel dizzy. I don't want to try and win it. In fact, we'll try and... We'll come back and try and win the new one. Even though it might be worse. What time are we on? It's 8 minutes away. Right, I'm gonna put the other scene back on. Yeah. I'm a crewmate. Will it start lagging? You know what I did do? I deleted that one browser source when we were playing GTA GeoGuessr. I need to go back and watch the stream. You blame not having GTA Plus? Yeah, that is it, mate. That is it. Is it doing it again now? I think it just did it then. Does it again? We might have a mass exodus of everything that's in this OBS scene that I don't use. Well, I do use it, it's just not... I've got a few duplicates of... I mean, they're not even enabled. I'll show you. I've got like a few duplicates of, you know, like the chat overlay and the logo overlay, things like that. Welcome if... I don't know why there's 17 of you watching me faff about with this. Just driving around, seeing if the game lags on me Elgato. It's definitely not doing it now. It was doing it. It was doing it a fair bit, wasn't it? Oh no, it's done it there. What is going on? What is going on? Is there an update for OBS? Yeah, there is. Is there anything related to Mac? If it's an issue where video capture devices on macOS could be unintentionally flipped upside down, that was a thing for... That's been a thing for ages. Thing on Mac. Fix the crash of on macOS if OBS used more than 8 GB of memory. You know what? I might actually be able to capture things properly now. Because if I want to record in 4K using certain things, it's like I'm going to stop streaming briefly and update, okay, and restart OBS. It'll just be like paused. I don't think I'll be able to do anything. I'm updating it. Downloading update. Because I wonder if that's why I was having problems recording with other encoders in 4K. Right, I've got to relaunch, so I'll be back. I'll not be long. AutoEnd's not on, is it? Let me just check before I relaunch. It's updated. All right, we'll check that out. Just make sure I've not got AutoEnd on my stream. No, I haven't. Right, let me just restart. Right, I'm back. I've got, look, like things like that. Other overlays. These are the things that I'm on about. And just things that I'm not normally using. Let me delete that. Do you want to remove chat v22? Yeah. Do you want to remove that? Yeah. I don't use that. Not the music on all the time either. It's my spawn location's my bloody Kasaka in it from earlier. Why have I got a Discord audio source? Don't use Discord with this. Weird. It was on GTA Web and it came up. You just got the hats and the shirts. The peyote plants are available. Well, there's a Russo is down here, look. There it is, look. There's a Russo. Well, let me get rid of the timer. Right, let's go to the casino. I've unlocked Sasquatch. So the Zarusa, that's the prize ride. Let me position my phone so I can read the chat properly. There we go.
I'm really not in the mood for this. Do you know how embarrassing it was?
Right, we'll see if it lags now.
All my clients were there. I don't fucking believe
I think it did a bit there, you know. Yeah, it's doing it now, look. What is going on? It's so annoying, isn't it? Oh, it's done it there. Let me do this. Go to the other scene. I'm gonna go to the casino, but I'm gonna drive around in this scene for a second, see if it does it. See, it's not doing it now, is it? It just looks smooth. I did it a few times last time, didn't it? Well, for the remainder of this stream then, I'm just going to keep it in this setting. Oh. Went weird then a little bit, didn't it? Went weird then. Oh, this is so annoying. Try restarting the map book. Are you online, Fishman? See, it doesn't look like it's doing it now, does it? Reading chat and paying attention to this at the same time is annoying though. I've still got to put my monitor back properly. In a party you've invited me, alright. I'm just faffing about with this though at the minute. We need to play 3 races. If I switch back over... Is it going to do it? It was only ever doing it on this scene. I think what we're going to do is we're going to play these races, yeah? We're going to complete 3 races. We'll do the HSW ones since they're on triple at the minute. And that'll be it. But what I'm going to do is I'll do different races, yeah? I'll do different races. Well, I'll use different scenes for different races. It's not actually doing it now, is it? It's not doing it now, is it? Come at S2.
A new luxury car is available to win. Stop by and have a try at the Lucky Wheel.
Mystery, please, 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 please. What we're gonna get? What we're gonna get? I like getting the mystery. I've got a car. I've got a car. I've got a felon.
What's the point of winning
Got
if you don't spend it? The hottest fashions are available
A felon.
at the casino store.
What will that look like? What colour do you reckon it is?
You're never going to make it to Rockford.
I can read the chat on the screen anyway. What am I on about? It pops up on the screen. Oh, it was on the other scene there, to be fair. No, it's completely fine now, isn't it? Completely fine. God knows what that was all about. God knows what that was all about. It's just black. Brilliant. It's just got that off the street, mate. I don't know why what's up to that to exit. Right, I am going to switch this scene before we do some races. And I'll switch after every race. Right, let me just put my monitor back properly. I didn't think it would be anything with the monitor, but... Let's try and get the monitor back in the middle. Does that look proper? A bit higher up, I think. I'll have to watch it back Fishman, you might have to invite me again, mate. Oh no. I thought he wasn't here.
Oh, he just got sent there.
You hear them on the stream, yeah?
Oh my god.
Kind
of like
God,
stopped
the adverts.
and then moved again for me.
That was perfect timing as well. If I'm leaving.
Oh, I nearly got out of the
Oh
way
my
then.
god. Well, we almost landed in the pylon.
Is my mic still good?
You went
That was
so
weird
high.
then.
It's on the air.
I like. Oh, I had a body stuck to my car. And then I'll let you go now. I won't hit you anymore.
Oh, he just shot me and I just went straight up and hit a bill.
Are we doing those races? Yeah, just a few
What
ones.
races?
They're on
What
triple.
races?
It's just to be races, they're on triple.
I don't like.
You've got to play free. You've got to complete free races.
Sure.
You haven't got
Oh, is that
to,
the
though,
weekly
have you?
challenge?
No,
Yeah.
it's one of those 72-hour unlock challenges things.
This
I
all
think it's just-
updated
Well,
for me while I was in
that is
session.
like the weekly
I've never
thing,
seen
innit?
that before.
The weekly.
They've started doing, yeah, but they've started doing something like that every week now.
Three
Madrazo,
Madrazo
Madrazo,
bounty
Madrazo,
hits for 100
yeah.
grand. Yeah.
I don't really like HSW races, but sure, I guess.
They're a bit shit, they are, aren't they? They've got
everyone
shortcuts
just
Why
and
is it like
shit.
it's in 30 FPS now? What is going on with this picture?
No, I do randoms.
No, with
Oh.
HSW, there's only
Oh,
select few.
The Kanjo's got the unselected livery. So does the
See, this is
track.
30
It's got
FPS.
that it's got that one, that ink.
See, this is 30 FPS. I can put it in one. This game's not 120. I'm not gonna bother. I don't know, man, because I'm so used to playing 120. And I mean, this is only 60 when I'm watching on the preview. It's a bit. It's hard to tell. We will get into something briefly. Oh no, 60 FPS is a lot more responsive. Can you notice it in it being 30 FPS on stream? It's not actually 60 FPS, it's 59.94. I'm sure the game's run at 59.94. Right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Have you got PUBG?
Do
Liam?
it. Just do it.
Spawn ready.
I don't have PUBG. and I
You got
don't
PUBG,
think I will
Fishman?
install it.
Yeah.
Me and Fishman can play PUBG together.
No, rather
Pile
than
in the big
Fortnite.
shed.
I'd rather play
Pile in the big
Fortnite.
shed again.
Yeah.
I'd rather play Fortnite if I was you, yeah.
No, PUBG's alright. PUBG's a good laugh.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm just not good at it though.
Yeah, I'm not good
It
at
doesn't
it,
matter
but
if you're
I'm-
not good at
I'm-
it. It's a bit
I'm
of
not
fun,
too
isn't
bad
it?
at it. I'm not too bad at it.
See what?
Kills.
Do what you started.
You can
And when I
get
do have a
get
chance to
kills,
get a
Liam.
kill, I always
Install.
die.
Go on, Liam. Install it. You'll have some fun, mate.
Nah, it's still Fortnite.
No, Fortnite would take too long for my internet.
Get Fortnite, Liam. Fortnite takes
Don't
6
know
hours to
if
download nearly.
No, it doesn't.
60 hours? No, it doesn't.
What am I
How
hearing?
much is it?
Tell me you live in the middle of nowhere without telling me you live in the middle of nowhere. What's that? 6 hours to download.
Lives in lives in Australia.
He's got the
Yeah, that
Wi-Fi.
exhausts. That looks sick.
I
You
live in
could
the
have that as an
outback.
option.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
How weird was that with the Elgato, by the way? Then. That was doing my head in. I don't even know what's wrong.
Talking about.
You don't see what we're talking about. To be
Nah,
fair,
I heard-
if you're watching it, right, you wouldn't necessarily notice it unless you've got a keen eye. Like on a mobile device or something, like on a smaller screen.
like the
probably
Dead
not
Zones.
notice it.
Yeah, I'm only watching it on the mobile.
Yeah, it's a bit like the Dead Zones, mate. It's only 1 or 2 frames. I mean, you're going to struggle to miss 1 or 2 frames, but
What are you installing Fortnite?
I've got a keen eye for that. So,
Oh, what? That killed you? The boot killed you?
It died from
what
fall
am I
damage.
looking for now? Rockstar created races, HSW.
Yes!
crazy,
Oh,
so
yes!
crazy.
Yay! Oh, shit.
Have we got Have we got?
So look, the
community
triple
jobs?
cash look.
No, not this
I'm going to play this one just to annoy RedLester. He doesn't like this one.
Which one is it?
Cutting coroners.
I like that.
You like it? I thought you said you didn't like it.
Oh, you
I
got
like
me.
cutting coroners.
I should what does GTA Plus get? I have no idea, mate.
The usual clothing.
Still don't jump you, man.
Oh, come on, it's that.
Oh, I don't like this one.
You run away.
It sounds so much
just
more
gonna
camp when
take
Liam says it, though.
Cars that don't drive.
You calling Liam gay?
No, I didn't say Liam was gay, did I? I said it sounds
What
so
tier we
much
doing?
more camp when Liam says it.
Well, tier 1 is like the supercars and stuff.
We'll do tier 2.
Tier 2 is the
We doing randoms?
sports classic and bike.
Yeah, might as well. Fair
Tells you
enough.
what
So that'd be like
It's
2
HSW,
vehicles to
innit?
choose from then.
Is Shadow on? Oh, he's on.
Yeah, but there's not many cars in the HSW tiers.
There's not many cars and there's nothing in tier 2 really. A bike and a car.
Tier 2 is the SUVs and the sports classics, I think.
Oh, right.
If we do tier
That
3,
should be exciting.
we're banning the Akachu drag.
Pikachu.
It's just
Are we doing
Pikachu drag is
randoms?
tier 1.
It's-
Are we doing randoms?
Yeah, we are. But
Yeah.
right,
But no Hakachu joke. Yeah, right.
It's not even in this.
yeah, no, it's not in this, but
Oh,
oh
my
wow,
god. Jesus Christ.
I've got like the
Drive
worst
it, I could
HSW
dash.
car.
I've got my
Was that
bloody
actually
Issy rally or whatever it is.
I got the
Someone's
Vigero
got the Vigero.
ZX. I had the,
I got the new
Yeah, we've got
truck.
the worst one. RedLester, we've got the worst HSW car. I'm sure it is. Banning the
I don't think it's
Hakachu.
the worst.
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's so much quicker than everything else,
This is
Crispy.
been there.
What's that muscle car called?
You stick to
The
cars. don't like the
Vigero.
bikes.
This thing's
straight
not
to one.
bad. Nah, I'm gonna be spinning out.
Oh, well, at least
Vigero.
mine
I've
looks
got
better
the
than
worst
yours.
car by the looks of it.
Oh, I'm trying to fight.
I've just gone flying straight past that because of the bloody
Whoa.
Oh
slipstream.
shit, Sav. I think
Why did
everybody
Rockstar
has.
not use the
Yeah, I
bigger
did the same
checkpoints?
thing.
Yeah, see. Oh my god, has this got low grips on it or something?
God.
Oh my god, these guys are crap.
Oh my god, it is fucking shocking.
Yeah, for races.
Unsafe re-entry.
It's like I've not upgraded the brakes on this.
Oh, screw
No,
that
it's-
turn up.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm on about for the races, not banning it altogether. Just if you get it randomly.
You have to brake like so early.
Mate.
Oh, Christ
It tells
almighty,
you
there's
what
so
to
much
This thing is
oversteer.
shit.
I could be wrong on that.
I mean, I'm
It
not
is
fully
shit.
I'm on-
concentrating, but
For once, I agree with you on something. This car's shit for racing.
Nah, I feel like the one I'm in's worse because every time you go around the corner, you spin out.
We
Can't
just
be-
What are
slide
you
past
in?
every apex. It's like,
The Vigero.
oh no, that's
ZX.
pretty good. That's pretty
Yeah,
good, that
but
one.
round the corners, you'll, yeah.
Oh mate, you
Worst
want to be
one
in
in
this?
tier will be
Who's in front of me? RedLester.
Of the Issy Rally.
Oh my god. Hitting.
Didn't miss that turn in that time.
I just can't.
You got a
keep up
break
with
at like
Fishman.
literally.
Mate, you've got. He's got no brakes. It's like the car that Fishman made me on
Yeah,
Forza.
it's got-
Yeah, that was a bit rude.
You can't. Can you do that on Horizon 5? Because that would be a good idea. Do the Goliath.
What, make a car for
Used to
each
do.
one another?
Yeah.
just wants to
like we used
slide
do
all the bloody time. This Issy rally.
Oh, straighten
on
up.
Horizon 4.
God.
What's street in again?
Shit, RedLester's going to beat me because I missed that checkpoint.
The Vigero Z. The Vigero ZX.
Yeah, the Issy Rallies, other than Vivinite, is probably the worst in this tier.
It is piss poor, man.
I'm going to sell that car.
I think tier 1 is the super car.
That's like
the sports cars.
one of the worst vehicles in the game. I'm not even joking.
Even the Banshee GTS handles better than that round corners. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Firebolt's pretty good.
Dislike.
Wank.
That's like that because I was spinning out.
Good lock.
That
That was a
bloke
good
again.
lock, that one. What are we doing?
Just play whatever
Penetration.
pops up.
Panic stations. Is it win or just play 3 races?
Just playing it.
Take part.
Mate, if
yeah.
it's I'm gonna say if
Complete
it was
is
win, we wouldn't be
complete.
doing it.
But then if we don't complete and we just sit there AFK like Mikey, we might get 2 million when we complain to Rockstar and send in a support
Isn't that, I
ticket.
think it tells you what's in each tier if you want to check. What classes? I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me.
I need a couple of million. I'm on my last $500 million now.
Pardon me.
Thanks to those crates last week.
Oh yeah, how much you make out of that? 11. Well-
Nearly 20 because I did like back-to-back stuff and then I sold them. Why are you giving me
I'll take it.
Oh God.
Why couldn't you
My
give me the
third.
GTS?
I had
the regular
I had 3 good ones in a row then.
Oh, why did it not give me the GTS?
I mean, it is tier 3.
Because I've got so many La Cruzes, I've ended up with a La Cruz.
Unlucky.
Lock
Second
on
one.
too.
My second one was the Ignis. Recognize Ignis.
That was my third one.
Who's got
I got something like a
Oh, what? I only got to go.
Oh, I
then.
got
Got
lock
them
on.
too.
I got like a,
Yeah,
a
I've got-
Banshee GTS, an Niobe, and then this.
Oh,
My
Fishman's
second
got.
one was the
Have you got
Banshee.
my Devastate there, Fishman?
Might have
Because
said.
I've done the second. Because I had the Niobe, the GTS, and then I've got the regular Banshee.
I had the regular Banshee, then the GTS, then the weaponized Ignis, and then this one.
I think I'm in the
I'm
slowest car
breaking
'cause
way
I've got
too
the
early
original
now because of that Issy rally.
What was that break-in? I was going to say.
Oh,
Oh, street! That's
I
one
couldn't-
Wi-Fi for you.
To be fair, I have driven the regular Banshee a lot.
it's the
Oh,
ball
fuck.
bastard.
Street,
Yeah,
that
just
looks like you're
the
bouncing all over the screen.
Yeah, it's that
Oh
bit there.
my
It's so
God.
shit, eh? It's such a shit spot. I got flogged that the last time we did that. So did Bosswood, I think.
That's
Yeah,
Cyclone's
the last time we played this
garbage.
track, I mean, it wasn't
Alright.
the HSW one, but it was when the Lost Speed came out.
Tell you what, I'm not having a good time.
So yeah, I don't know why this track
race
is limited to 30 players on the regular one, but for the HSW races it's 8. What is
All
that
the
about?
HSW ones are 8. It's like the street racing and stuff.
Got
They're all
RedLester
8
getting carried
players.
by Catch Up. Name a more
Carried by
iconic duo
Catch
than
Up, mate.
RedLester and Catch Up.
catch up. I've been taking the corners way better than you have.
You're in the lucky
Can we,
roofs.
can we stop racing?
Oh bollocks! That was so
Yeah,
street
done
fucked
3.
me.
Oh, I got done.
Nice
by
one,
3.
mate.
Oh my god!
I'm
Because I
so
am not
straight.
having a good time.
You might have acceleration street.
I hate the bumps. I hate the bumps on this.
That's just the cyclone's pretty quick.
Oh, don't back up! It's quick, but it
I
handles.
was so lucky
Dog
to
shit.
dodge you then.
I hear the bump and sent me the other way.
Yeah, and I saw it, and I went round behind you.
We should do tier 1 next, because that's got the compacts and the
Yeah,
coupees.
we will be doing tier 1 next. I only put this on tier 3 because it's a big track.
I
Oh!
don't even know what else there is.
Oh my god. I'm not picking the cyclone again. I just hear the bump got sent underneath that blade bridge.
Who's behind me? Supra's
I hate
crashed.
that corner.
Yeah, and I'm still in front of you, mate. You need to get good.
Oh my god, every
What do you think of Mario Kart
bloody
World?
curb I hit. That looks pretty
Caught
cool.
up with you.
What the
I
hell's
saw
Mario
the-
Kart World?
Brand new Mario Kart.
It's like a free roam Mario
The-
Kart
They
game.
made
Yeah.
a new Mario Kart.
Yeah,
yeah,
for the
it
Nintendo
looks
Switch
really
2.
good. It looks really good, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not worth spending. It's
The
going to be
Switch
like
2.
nearly $1,000 Australian dollars. That
Whoa.
to buy the Switch 2 and then buy Mario Kart. It's going to be like nearly $1,000 for you.
The Switch is one of the only things I've never owned. So
Oh,
Yeah, I've
my
never had one
sister's
of
got
them
one.
either.
My sister's got one. But she's got it with her now. She's fully moved out. But she still can't. Like, she'll still
Oh,
be coming
you
back
twat.
here this day when
It's a dodgy corner
there's
anyway.
like
that one.
a event.
It is,
Like
isn't
an
it? It
event
just bounced
or
and
show
spun
on.
out.
Oh,
that was
second place.
Did you
I
beat him?
slowed right down for Yeah, I slowed right down for that corner because I knew he'd stack it trying to beat you.
I wasn't trying to beat him. I braked really heavily and then I hit the bounce. I'd have had him on the acceleration, but I hit that flipping bounce and it just spun out. I had to slow down behind him twice because I can take the corners so much quicker on the normal corners than that bigness.
I
Can
don't
you,
even
mate?
know
Not
it's in
actually-
tier 1. I think.
Actually,
It's
not
just
that
the
good of a
first.
track, that. Fastest lap, get in.
I'm disliking that because of the bumps for that cyclone too.
You mean you just about had the best laugh? I was not.
I
too far
can't
behind.
stand that cyclone too.
Yeah, but
It's
best lap's best lap,
absolute-
mate. Winning's winning.
Yeah, but
You
I
never
wasn't
had
too
me.
far
You
behind.
never had your car, Liam.
that's it.
Sell down Vin Diesel.
Well,
Or
I
Ben
did
Fish.
have a car.
All that
Is that
family.
supposed to be an American accent, Fishman? Bum, 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 bum.
PUBG's ready to start.
They should put that checkpoint on that last corner to the left a bit, so you don't have to go over that far.
There's
Right,
another one
off.
bad too.
I don't even know what's in tier 1. I know it's like the Madrazo and the Sentinel. That's about it. That's all I know.
I'm probably just going to get a Sentinel. I think that's all I've got in tier 1. Oh no.
Oh, the Euros as well. There's only 3.
Fuck.
Like, they're not even custom. If I get a Sentinel XS, I'm just going to pick... I was going to pick that one, because that one definitely is. God, I swear they've not got HSW upgrades. Put it that way.
What do you say we go get something to drink?
They have to.
This one
otherwise
has.
it's not
This one
easy.
I'm
has.
screwed. I feel like I'm totally screwed.
I don't know. It was one of the ones that you find off the street.
Who's in the Brioso, man?
Oh, he's in.
Who do you think?
Well,
That was
it
my
will have
first.
HSW because you wouldn't be able to use it otherwise. Oh, no, it's not. It doesn't have HSW. Look.
No, it's not HSW.
What a rip.
Well, I mean, it must be. But
Oh, what?
I was going to say, you nowhere near got that straight. You were nowhere
Fuck, these
near
are
it
sh-
on my screen.
These are fucking shit, these checkpoints.
Yeah, that one fully makes you go to the corner.
Oh,
Oh
brilliant.
no! Oh bollocks!
Love that slipstream.
Yeah, I know.
Stuffed
Killing
on
me.
that bloody. There's a fence there, street.
Oh, fucking shit.
That's it. Jump. Ready.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
Mine. I spun out.
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Sorry there, buddy. Sorry. Oh my god, this thing's so shit.
Should have took my Euros. I like the Euros.
That was the first. No, that was me.
That was just my third.
Because that was the first one out of the randoms. Then it was the. I think it was
I
the
didn't even
Sentinel.
do random, by the way,
then-
because it was only for it. I just took the Sentinel. Because it's the one I've driven the most.
And I've got this bloody piggy bank.
It was between the Euros and the Sentinel.
So I wonder if I hit that. I was wondering if I was going to hit that checkpoint from there or not.
I'm a bit like kamikaze myself instead of one of them gas pumps for the god.
I'm racing and watching my stream at the same time. What's that itching we're doing my head?
Side racing then.
It is some good side-by-side racing.
Surprised I haven't crashed.
I need to try the new F1 as well.
There's still time.
Oh, I haven't done that yet either. I think the kids did.
The new
I think the kids
F1.
downloaded it the other day.
Yeah, F1 24.
Or is it on Game Pass or something?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, GTA coming back to Game Pass. It means I can make my own cars again, Lester.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You can make them anyway,
Gonna,
couldn't you?
will that,
it's just I've got need help and I've got to.
will that F125 become the Game Pass as well?
Well, I'm
Some
always
point,
happy to
or-
have you know that anyway.
Probably not for a while.
Oh yeah, no, just sometimes we can't get together. That's all.
It's not a Game Pass, is it? It's EA Access, but you get EA Access.
EA
with
Access, yeah.
Game Pass.
Yeah.
I've got that. Yeah.
But
I've
not
got
like
that,
it's not EA Access
Ultimate.
Pro,
You
is
get it
it?
with the Ultimate.
You get it with Ultimate.
Yeah.
I got Ultimate.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
We need to do that.
It's not
Saudi
that much
Arabia
cheaper
race
now
again.
if you don't get Ultimate.
Going to that Saudi Arabia
Fucking
race.
hell, street.
Oh yeah, that was unreal.
Not a word, please.
You were a lot better.
Not a word. Don't say anything.
because of your wheel.
I think F1's crap anyway.
Oh, I don't mind
I
it.
actually think I
game.
enjoyed it.
I think the sports.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I don't know. It's just what it's become. And I've spoken about this.
Oh, look at that. Bosh this lap.
It's Japan this week, I think. Japan.
Yeah, it is. I just literally got the YouTube notification for the warm up. Yeah, I missed him. I missed him by 1 week. They were all there in Tokyo.
Price of the Switch 2 could be impacted by tariffs.
I'm not waking up at 6 AM to watch the race. No, thank you.
Imagine spending £600 on a Switch 2.
I think it's a pretty good tournament. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the Arvo for us.
What time is it for you now?
8:30.
So yeah, 2 hours. I'm in a public lobby.
Yeah, I'm in a public lobby too. Anyone in my lobby?
Japanese Grand
I'm
Prix is a
still in
bit
the playoffs.
nostalgic, to be honest. That always used
I'm
to
not really
that
a fan
always
of the
used to be on
track.
at like some like silly o'clock in not silly o'clock in morning, but time where you're like waking up. It's like 7 o'clock in morning, isn't it?
In the morning.
Yeah, but remember when they had the old engines in like the early 2000s? What were it? V10 engines or something?
V6s, weren't they?
Every time it was a Japanese Grand Prix, put it that way, my dad would have it on. And I used to wake up every year when it was the bloody V10 engines. They used to wake me up at 7 o'clock in the morning. When it got Japanese Grand Prix.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad, for waking me up.
Where's my phone? I can't find my phone. There it is. Found it.
Bring it.
How can I ring my phone if I don't have a phone to ring?
Use the landline.
Who has a
Landline?
landline nowadays?
Where's the landline?
Yeah, I reckon. Wow.
We got rid of ours.
Wow.
We got rid of ours.
Okay.
because of the bloody-
Someone, do you want to leave the party and rejoin? Do you want to just like leave, get rid of your landline and
Still
come
got a
back?
rotary phone, mate. Still got a rotary phone.
Yeah, he has a landline.
A rotary phone.
Landline, God. You know, landline. Sorry, mate, you're not 40. Yeah. I was to expose your real age there, mate.
Rotary phones and landlines.
Exposing your real age there, mate. Landline.
Fishman was the
Piss
only
off.
one that picked up on the rotary, so he's got to be older
Yeah,
than
I've
me.
got it.
Yeah, I know what a rotary phone is, but
But that makes you old as well, then, does it?
no, it was my grandmother that had one. I don't have one, do I?
Don't know.
Everyone knows what a rotary phone is. Come on, everyone's seen it. Or seen one.
Well, not everybody.
Of course they have.
What's a cassette tape then?
A cassette tape. It's a small little tape. For a cassette.
But you never had a Walkman CD player, did you, or cassette player?
No, I
If I had a
didn't. No,
Walkman
but I know what they
cassette
look
player,
like.
mate.
So did I. So did I. I think I had two because I broke one. The the little door thing that opens to drop the tape in.
I keep saying to me kids, that was all I used to have, and it was I only had it if I had batteries.
Be drunk, William.
Right, I
The
don't know
little,
what
the
we- I don't know
little,
what we're doing now. Is it bonus
little
time?
foamy orange headphones.
Is it bonus time?
Oh, you just about made it in. You just made
He
it
try
in.
and try and
Kamikaze.
It's not lagging now, is it?
Kamikaze, that's the word.
God knows what was going on earlier.
We can do some randoms if you want. Random racing.
No,
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna end up the
Random.
stream here.
What? It's 10:30. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do,
Do
mate.
some randoms. Do some randoms.
No, I'm not.
Nah. I
There's
wanna play
wheels
pub
that
titty.
custom on that Chester. They don't have the wheels that come with it.
Yeah, no. That's why I know this one
This
today.
Elgato thing's doing my head in, to be
Does
honest.
that look like the
Same for the Hustler. Those wheels are custom as well. They're not the wheels.
It's
that
not like
come
there's an
with it.
issue now, but there was earlier. You saw what I was on about, didn't you, Liam?
A little bit, yeah.
But it was only on the stream. It just looked like I was dropping
Well,
frames,
Let's go to the other one. Don't worry.
but I wasn't dropping frames. What I mean by dropping frames, frames that
Fire
are
engine
just
doing here.
unable to be sent out. It's a connection error.
you bastard.
Lucky I
But
got
it
in
wasn't.
there.
It was actually lagging itself. It was dropping
I
frames
have a ride to the other.
from on the hardware.
Oh.
Put it that- well,
To
however you want to describe it, it
The
was
other dealership.
dropping frames on OBS as well.
Luxury.
It wasn't actually
Luxury
anything
one.
to do with the connection.
I don't know the name of it.
Hey, at least
Right,
you got the
that's
kill
cool.
still,
Ceeday.
William.
The one up by the
I
greatest
wasn't gonna
DJ
kill
that
you,
ever
shit. I just wanted to win you.
produced that ever existed. Dr. Dre Studio.
Right.
You've gone past it.
I know I have, yeah. I was doing that to see if you noticed.
Well, I'd noticed as soon as you
It
went
was a
past the
test.
No, I'm
rest.
gonna end the stream, so I want to test something with the Elgato.
Elgato.
Right.
Crash, I've already lost a
If you
door.
did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content. I'll be back again next week. We might be doing some more things next week.
Nice.
It's gonna be amazing, absolutely amazing.
Might stream till 11:15 next week.
What's in here?
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Don't overdo it.
Right. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe. Until next time, guys. Goodbye. Right. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.